Swarupa Nirupana Hetave Sugurave Sri Annapurnambasahitam Sri Amrutanandanatha Saraswati Sri Guru Sri Bhadakam Pujyam Tarpayam Namaha Aim Dream Dream Aim Gleam Sau Hamsa Siva Soham Masprem Madakshamarvayum Madam Dakshamarvayim Sau Swarupa Nirupana Hetave Sugurave Sri Annapurnambasahitam Sri Amrutanandanatha Saraswati Sri Guru Sri Bhadakam Pujyam Tarpayam Namaha Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Darivarnam Tadarbhujam Bhadannamadhanam Dhyaye Sarvignom Vishante Agajana Padmarkam Gajananam Anitam Anekadantam Bhaktanam Yekadantam Upasmahe Gananam Ganapatim Gavamahe Gavingavinam Upamasarvasthamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anat Surmanodi Mittedadaram Om Triman Mahaganadhipate Namadhyayami Om Trim Ring Gling Glaungam Ganapati Varavardhadaradharam Mesvani Svam Om Trim Ring Gling Glaungam Ganapati Varavardhadaradharam Mesvani Svam Om Trim Ring Gling Glaungam Ganapati Varavardhadaradharam Mesvani Svam Om Trim Ring Gling Glaungam Ganapati Varavardhadaradharam Sarvadhanam Mevasamani Svam Sri Matrama. So, we are entering the fifth avarana. As you can see, as you are going inward from the outermost avarana, that enclosure, to the innermost, the support of the energies in the Sri Yantra is differing. We talked about 14 energy lines, and now we are going to talk about the vital force. The fifth avarana has got 10 triangles. It is also called Bahirdasharam, outer 10 petals, or 10 triangles. And of course, as I told yesterday, the deities are Sarva Siddhi Prade, Sarva Sambha Prade, Sarva Pringiri, Sarva Mangalakarni, Sarva Kama Prade, Sarva Dukkumojini, Sarva Mritibadhavani, Sarva Iknimani, Sarva Anga Sundari, Sarva Bhagyadayini, Sarvartha Sadhaka Chakra Swamini. This is most important. So, these are the names of the deities. And one explanation is they are connected to 5 sensory organs and 5 motor organs, Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas. But if you go deeper in the meaning, they are connected to 5 Vayu and 5 Upavayu, the 5 forms of vital force. One is Prana. It is felt at the nose, seated at the heart center and moving upward. Prana. That's the main. Prana, that is intake. So, it's just not air. You should not think it's just air. This is responsible for experiencing the world. Without this, none of the functions are there. So whatever is there in the world, I'm able to experience because of prana. The same prana goes in different organs and does different actions. And because of that, I'm able to grasp different senses. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasagandhas, which will work on the mind, which will give some knowledgeable thoughts, which will again force me to do some actions, which will lead to my life. See how it is connected. So it's not just air. Air is there also. If I put the fan, air is there. All the air is prana? No. That air, which by going inside does different functions and is responsible for the functionality of different organs, which will make you experience different experiences. That's the prana. Okay, fine. If I just keep on dumping, then I get suffocated. At one point, there is no more house full. And there should be an exit. Visarga. Visarga, Sambhoga, Pravrutti, Nivrutti, Upeksha. Yesterday we talked about. Visarga. Exit. So this point is very important. First of all, I don't analyze the world. Just surrender. And take whatever it comes without any judgment. Because if I judge, then I'm using my mind, which is not reliable. If I don't judge, I may have a fear, I may do a mistake. So how this works? First, prana. When I'm receiving, I'm not receiving as a human being. This is more important. And I'm observing that mother in the form of prana shakti entering this body, no my, this body. So who am I? I am separate, I am a witness. Let it enter. Then what happens? It enters. And then what all not necessary for you. Something which is a junk may be a treasure to somebody. That's a different case. Something which is a treasure to somebody may be a junk to you. But depending on your lifestyle and karmic function, effect, some experiences or some kind of knowledge is not necessary for you. I'm not talking about the food and excretum. No, that's a different thing. What all I'm taking, there should be an exit, where what is not necessary is being pushed out. And that is apana. Then Vyana is at heart center. And this propulsion, circulation of energy, the main functions of the heart, everything is taken care of, blood circulation, everything is taken care of by the Vyana. In fact, this distributes the energy to different places. And that's necessary for making our organs function properly. Then comes Udana at throat center. Because of Udana I am speaking. Because of Udana you are laughing. That Udana. Expression. There is two ways of exit. One is I don't want, but I want to share. This is also exit. If I dump everything, then I'll become lunatic. So I need to share my joy. Somebody cracks a joke. What's the fun of life? You don't laugh? So that kind of laugh, that kind of expression, aha, oh, wow, expression is given by Udana. Samana at navel. And digestion and giving the strength to muscles and distributing that energy to different parts of the body. These are Vayu. See how mother is protecting. We are not, the problem is we are not focusing on the small, small things. The greatest miracles are happening in our own body. And now comes Upavayu, Naga, Kurma, Kurkura, Devadatta, Dhananjaya. These are the fine. Let us not focus on the name. Let us see the functionality. Naga. When you eat, there's a vacuum in your windpipe, your food pipe. What do? Burping. If that is not there, you will suffer, you will, collapse sometimes. Mother is protecting you to burp by burping, and that burping is caused by Naga. Okay, suppose you are like this. Can you sleep? Eyes are not closing. Blinking is done by Kurma. Don't you have to thank mother even for blinking and burping? Leave alone your life. Thank you, you made me burp. Thank you, you made me blink. This is the beauty of Sri Yandra. You're looking at the minute points, positive aspects of our life, which makes you feel complete. This is the steps towards Sarvanandamaya Chakram. The problem with us is we have so many positive points. I know a lady who hasn't slept for 4 years. Can you imagine? 4 years. Eyes are swollen. Never. Guruji, please save me. I said, I can give you a mantra, but she's the one who makes you sleep. She's the one who makes you wake up. Okay. Suppose there's a winter season and all the phlegm is inside and you need to sneeze. Push that phlegm outside. And sneezing is caused by Kurkura. If the Kurkura Vayu is not there, whole body is dumped with phlegm. Then you can't even talk, you can't even breathe. And next one is, how do you know, how does, the mind actions we can't continuously watch. But how do I know I'm getting sleep? I need to sleep. Yawning is caused by Devadatta. See, suppose so no, somebody is not getting sleep, maybe this is a mind good mantra. I am Reem Sreem. Devadatta Surupaya Nama Pahimam Rakshamam. You make your own mantra. You will get yawning, definitely. Try. If anybody not getting sleep properly. But you need to do it not with a closed mouth, open mouth. I am Reem Sreem Devadatta Surupaya Nama Pahimam Rakshamam. Automatically it will come. It's knowledge is abundant. And finally, Dhananjaya is that Upavayu, which overall, Dhananjaya is almost linked to Chamunda Devata. Overall supervision, scanning, everything is more. This fellow is not going to sleep. It's already 1 o'clock. Hey, Devadatta. Sleeps. The supervisor is. Then what a beautiful mechanism she has put in our body. Should you not thank? So these are the petals in Sri Yandra which you touch. And in the same order, And you always go the petal facing you and go in the anti-clockwise direction. So prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana, naga, kurma, krukura, devadatta, dhananjaya. If you distribute that, maybe if you're not getting sleep, go to the last but one petal triangle on your left hand side, touch it and pray to Mother. Oh Mother, you don't need any mantra. You are in the Devadatta form. I just now realized. You can tell my name because of Guru Karunamaya's. I need to some publicity with her. That pravachan he told. And she will be happy. Of course, he knows everything. So, and give me, like you are doing Manikya Mukutakara, I just remembering all these ailments are coming to make you remember her in your body, not outside. All the ailments are coming to make you realize that existence of her in your body and wake her. We are very much used to waking up God. Kausalya suprajarama purva sandhya pravartate uttishtana rasadula kartavyam daivamahin tavasu prabhatam. That's fine. When will you wake up the energies in different forms, different parts of your body, which are no different from her? This is suprabhatam for those energies which are in the dormant stage. Right? Maybe somebody can invent. Diabetic, you know where is that pancreas? Right or left, I don't know. Some part. And keep your hand there. Meditate. Meditate on your own body. And wake that energy up. It will produce some result. So that's the fifth avarna. Now comes, this is prana, the vital force. Now comes ahara vivahara. Ahara is two types. One is the air intake and then food. So the sixth avarna is called antardashara, inside 10 triangles. And Devada's names are Sarvajne, Sarvajikte, Sarvaishwapradayini, Sarvajnanamayi, Sarvavyadhinasini, Sarvadharasarupe, Sarvapare, Sarvanandamayi, Sarvarakshasarupini, Sarva Ipsida Paraprade. 10. And these are in our body here, but they are connected to the Vayu Lakshanas. What are these Vayus are doing? And I said Samana Vayu is digesting. How it is digesting? And that is explained in this. That is, that power is in the sixth avarna. And Puraka Rejaka, Soshaka Dahaka, Puraka Soshaka, Dahaka, Plavaka, Rejaka. 5. These are the functionalities of the Vayu. But what they are digesting, Bhakshya, Bhojya, Choshya, Lehya, Peya. What all the food you are eating, if you are biting with your teeth and making powder, the snacks, chips, peanuts. If you don't have that Vayu Lakshana, you cannot digest this. So it is digesting the food which is bitten by your teeth, bhakshya, snacks. She made arrangement for evening snacks also. What a great mother she is. And bhakshya, bhojya, normal food. Partially you are biting, partially you are. Lehya, chutneys, You're putting on the tongue, licking the soups. This a separate entity. Departments are different. Choshya, drumsticks, some carrot, you're chewing. While chewing, you need to suck the juice of that. Everything is controlled by this. Peya, semi-liquid, payasa, everything. So if any of you have got a digestive disorder, well, maybe the 6th hour now you need to focus. And this is how the food intake. But one thing, just because these devatas are there, you cannot eat whatever you want. Timely means, and same type of meal, sattvic, sattvic. No tamasic, no stale food. For your upasana, there is one rule. Do not eat yesterday's food. When I was in Boston, I seen people, when they are going to India, about 30 boxes, dates on that. This is the curry for that date, freezer. We don't want that culture. Our own people. Yesterday, it's dead. Preferably is morning also, evening some people don't eat. This helps you. Sandhya, that Sandhya is over. At least distribute to somebody. So this kind of timely meals, what kind of spicy or bland. If you want, you try this. I tried it and I was successful. For 15 days, I was living only on curd rice, no salt. And that too in a kshetra like Tirupati, long time back. You won't believe. The reactive power died though. I'm not reacting, I'm not getting anger. Try this, 100%. But no salt. Only 2 times, morning and evening. Evening 6 o'clock. Eat as much as you can, but no salt. Perfect. So this kind of food intake, everything is, responsible for. And we now come to the 7th avarana. It is 7? Yes. Seventh avarana. There are 8 petals, 8 triangles. Vasini, Kametsri, Modini, Vimale, Arune, Jaini, Sarveshwari, Kaurini. These are called Vagdevatas, and it is in the throat center. Devatas are Vasini, Kameshri. Sri Yantra, 7th avarana. In our body, throat center. Normally, Vagdevata means they control our speech. But if you go inner, they give you strength to bear chill, cold, shivering, sitala, ushna, sukha, dukkha, ichcha, sattva, rajas, tamo guna. Let me go into one. You don't need to write. When you explain each one, then you can remember. Shitala. Most of us, the moment you feel cold, where is my sweater? I need to. No, don't do that. At least for a few minutes wait. And tell the body you have to wait for a few minutes. So that, suppose you are traveling in a lonely place, you don't have anything, suddenly that snowstorm comes. At least you should have the capacity to bear that snowstorm until you go to the shelter. Yes or no? Otherwise you will crash. It happened to me when I was going to Muktinath 30 years back. Middle of the journey, snowstorm, nowhere to hide. And this training was helpful. I'll wait for 5-10 minutes. Train the mind. You can bear this, you can bear this. Come on, few more minutes. And then put on the sweater. This kind of going beyond the characteristics of your physical body, we call it supernatural. The yogis, if you have seen in the YouTube, some yogis without any dress in the winter, they'll be just going around, right? We go to Manasarovar with 13 layers of clothes and still shivering. Why? They train their body. Are they getting sick? No. We are scared. So, Sitala, Ushna, Parvati Devi to marry Shiva. It is said in a hot summer, she built a fire around her and stood on one foot and prayed to Shiva. She tested her body to bear that kind of ordeal. So, this power, as you see, if you go inner and inner, your supernatural powers are increasing. Yes or no? Ushna, Sitala. Then Sukha, Dukkha. In Bhagavad Gita there is a word, Sthita Prajna, Vitaraga Bhayakrodho. You're not elated too much by praise, or you're not going down too much by depression if your things are not working. Well, the same thing, same strength will come. Sukha, Dukkha is a state of mind. You will understand what is Sukha now can become Dukkha later. What is Dukkha now can become Sukha later. Have hope. Be cautious with Sukha. Have hope with Dukkha. This knowledge is given by those deities. Then comes Ichcha, willpower. Can I become like Ramana Maharshi? Don't put yourself down. Oh, they are all great. We cannot become. We cannot become. There is no Ichcha for us. Why not? Just make a wish. It will happen. Willpower, Ichcha. Yes, we can come out of this calamity. The mind always goes into it likes Drishtadoshe Vishe Mamatma Krishna Manasa. This Ichcha in the tamasic time, it goes always into the painful thoughts. That's why whenever we say the COVID is increasing, honestly, inward the mind is happy. Do you know that? Wow, COVID is increasing. 20,000 cases. Oh, very horrible, horrible. Somewhere deep layers, there's some, you may misunderstand me. If I'm not liking that news, I won't go to that. Okay, COVID is there. Scientists are saying in 2 months it will be over. That's all I need. I don't need to go on daily deaths and recoveries and enjoy that. This is Ichcha in the tamasic. So this particular energy will create Ichcha, positive thoughts, willpower. And then Sattva, Rajas, Tamoguna. I need to have Tamoguna on my anger. When Mahishasura was torturing the deities, Ambal drank Sura, the celestial wine. I could say that. If I say wine, you'll also think that it's no. Celestial. It's not a drink in my view. It's a different kind of awareness. First of all, why does mother need a upadhi to get to that? Think. We need a upadhi. We need a juice. We need a flower to do puja. When Sarvanandamaya Chakraswami, why does mother need a drink? But to make us understanding, she scaled through that, this awareness to that awareness. When you are in that awareness, I don't care whether it's my son or my daughter. Dharma is dharma. In fact, that Mahishasura is also her creation. And at the lower level, normal level, you can't kill your son. Oh, it's okay. He's after all, innocent, ignorant. That's how the mother excuses. Going beyond that is called Ram. So, Tamoguna also I need to have to show it on my anger when things are going in the wrong direction. I should be strong and without hesitation I need to say no. Then Rajoguna. Rajoguna is I need to have some feeling of doing something, donating and helping. That gives me happiness. Actually, Sattvaguna says it's also a natural action. You should not feel anything. But before going to Sattvaguna, I need to enjoy the Rajoguna to some extent. I'm fit for nothing. Tamoguna. Well, I'm at least I'm able to do this thing. I may not be having a doctorate. At least I'm a graduate. Rajoguna. From the Rajoguna you go to Sattvaguna. Do you understand? To maintain the Sattvaguna we need a Rajoguna. So all these 8, again, Sitala, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Ichcha, Sattva, Rajas, Tamoguna. All these 8 are maintained at the 7th avarna. Now, let me finish off this chakra, Sri Chakra today, and tomorrow we'll take up Geya Chakra. So 2 more avarnas. 8th avarna is a triangle. And normally the deities' names are Mahakami, Sri Mahavajri, Sri Mahabhagamalini, Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. But if you go inner, along the lines, there are 15 Nityas, 15 Tidhi Devatas, 5 on each line. Kameshwari, Bhagavani, Nityagne, Bherunde, Maha, Vajreshwari, Shivaduti, Turate, Kurusundari, Nityanilpadake, Vidye, Sarmangade, Jwala, Male, Titre, Mahanitya. So that 15 Tidhi Nityas are along the line. And I already touched base with you with these Tidhi Nityas in which subject? Yes, Khargamala. Just quick wrap up. Kameshwari gives you power of desire, power over your desire. Bhagamalini gives you energy, the Chaitanya, life energy. Nityakline, compassion, flow of energy. Bherunde, strength. Vagnivasini, protection. Mahavajri, Sri, firmness to face any situation. Shivaduti, communication. Tvarite, speed of action. Kulasundari, the Kundalini power, serpent power. Tvarite, Kulasundari. Nitye, being in present. Nilapatake, victory over the infinite. Vijaye, the great victory over the world. Vijaye, Jwalamalini, surrounded by the fire of knowledge, always. That's why they say up to the 7th avarana, this all the ayudas intended for Bandasura Sainya. Only the 8th and 9th avarana are intended for Bandasura. Bandasura is in ignorance, foolishness. So, this yogi will be in the fire of Jwala Malini, not affected by the Banda Sainya, being able to attack Bandasara. So, Chitre, any kind of experience. Chitra means Chitra Vichitra. Chitra Varnam, Chitra Gandham, Chitra Pushpam, Chitra Malyambaradaram, Chitra Chatra Dvaja Radhapatakadi Subitam. That means any kind of experience doesn't have any effect on us. Then it becomes Mahanitya. That means yesterday we told, before past. We can't even imagine. Mahanitya means present is Nitya. Mahanitya, present in the present, I could say. So, this kind of strength is in the triangle. And it connects to the moon, 16 phases of moon. Moon controls the mind. The final finishing touch for the control of mind is given. The final security check before you meet the CEO of the Sri Chakra. Final. And that is done by the triangle. And in the Bindu, Aim Reem Reem Gaila Reem Matagala Reem Sagala Reem Bindu Chakre Srimat Kameshwaranke Lalitam Bikaye Namaham. At that, the main source. What did they learn in this journey? Chakrada Sarvaya, Chakrada Samakta Sarvaya Parishkruta. What are these ayudas intended for? They are intended for knowing that I am no different from the source. In this process, I have experience. Who has experience? Again, that source has experience through this body. It's a game going like this. There is no target. There is no source. There is no beginning. That's why it is said Adivadhyantarahita. There is no end. There is just a journey. Every moment is a beginning, every moment is an end. Pal, pal, me. That is the life. And that experience is given by Sri Chakram. Tomorrow we'll take up Geya Chakra Radharuda Mandrini Prasevita. Sri Madhurama.